Namaste. I am back after a long time, and this time we are back with something more interesting. Yes, it's called series of fashion nuggets, I can say, which will be stringed together under a banner called Bharat Fashion Talkies. So, what exactly it's going to be? Bharat Fashion Talkies, it aims at exploring the ancient Indian fashion, the spiritual context of fashion and how the ancient fashion relates to today's cosmetics or accessories or aesthetics or overall dressing sense of Indian women. So, with this, we are going to come up with various series under this banner of Bharat Fashion Talkies, and under that, the first series would be Soundarya Lahari. So, to give an introduction about the first series, this is how it goes. Soundarya Lahari. Soundarya Lahari. That means it's waves of beauty. So, that's a literal translation. Soundarya Lahari is set of Sanskrit hymn composed by His Holiness Sri Adi Shankaracharya, said to be in 9th century. So, what exactly Soundarya Lahari is all about? So, it's a set of 100 shlokas depicting the beauty of Goddess Parvati. So, Goddess Parvati, who is iconic of Indian women today, yesterday, and it's going to be even for tomorrow. So, the iconic beauty, how she looked, how she draped her sari, how did she make her hair, from head to toe, the complete description of the beauty of the goddess has been put together, beautiful pearls in this mala of Soundarya Lahari shlokas. So, Soundarya Lahari shloka, as I said, it's a set of 100 shlokas, but the first 1 to 41 is said to be Ananda Lahari, which is about Shiva, Parvati, their cordial relationship, their romance, and all that. And the second half, Soundarya Lahari, where it is completely about the description of Goddess Parvati's beauty. One thing we need to understand here, Soundarya Lahari is not just to do with the superficial concept of fashion, beauty, aesthetics. We can understand and learn about Soundarya Lahari at two levels. The macro level, that is the sthula, and the micro level, that is the sukshma part, which is going to be more spiritually driven. So it's more tantric, it has got bija mantra, people decode it, and sadhaks or spiritual people, they take the benefits of the bija mantras. So that is the other facet of Soundarya Lahari. But where I am coming from is the stula form, that is the macro form of Soundarya Lahari, where we are going to deal with the looks. So, what can be physically seen, what can be sensed by our five senses. So, this is what is going to be the core that I am going to talk throughout the series. So, now talking about Soundarya Lahari, I'll be talking in three parts. The first thing is what existed then. What is the saint talking about? What is his interpretation of goddess beauty? And the second part is what existed then and what is existing today, and what is going to be the trend tomorrow. So these three phases is what going to be the link throughout the series of the shlokas. And it is said that actually the saint Adi Shankaracharya, when he started working on these shlokas, from 1 to 41, it was all about Shiva, Parvati, together it was happening. And at certain point, what happened? The saint got lost with the beauty of the mother goddess. So he became a child, he was like lost looking at the mother's beauty. It's like how a small kid, when the mother dresses up beautifully and she just comes out of the room, and the small child, looks at the mother's face and it's like wonderstruck. Wow, my mom, how beautiful she looks. This exactly was the expression, it seems, what Saint carried. So he was mesmerized by the divine beauty of the mother. And that is when, you know, spontaneously, even he says at the end, I am nobody, I am nothing. This is not work. These are all not my verses. This is what you happen to give me. You wanted this to be given to the people. So there's a divine connection. Why I'm trying to link this is, today fashion, we define fashion as something which depicts the social aspects, the cultural aspects, the political aspects, all these things of a particular era at that particular place and related to a population. This is all we know about fashion. But we seldom knew that fashion is spiritually driven, it is spiritually connected. Today, if at all, Indian fashion has made its mark globally, and why it is so sustainable, it is because of the spiritual influence which has come from the ancient times. So, through this series, we are going to explore what is going to be the proportion, the body proportions, what is the ideal body proportions, how the sari used to be draped, what kind of weave, what kind of color combination, everything that we are looking at as a fashion today, which has become more segmented and which will be more segmented in the future days to come. It all existed then. So we are going to take a link to that. Keep following us. Thank you.